Hello, welcome to IHF EMEA 2026. Today we're here with Andrew Boshoff, CFO Global Hotel Alliance. Andrew, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
So straight into it, can you just tell us a little bit about Global Hotel Alliance?
Sure, so we're an unusual organization. We are an alliance of hotels, as the name suggests, but what we do is we join together 55 luxury and upscale hotel brands on a platform that gives them a shared loyalty program. So we have 1,000 hotels across these 55 brands, and you can enroll as a member at any one of these hotels' brands' loyalty programs, and you'll be recognized and rewarded at all the other hotels. So it's a way for independent hotel brands to get the benefit of a global loyalty program without giving up and going to Bonvoy or to Hilton or to one of the majors.
I mean, I do love a good loyalty program. Speaking from the commercial point of view, how do loyalty programs improve the unit economics for independent hotels, particularly on acquisition costs?
So we're really trying to do one thing to simplify. We're trying to drive incremental revenue at a low cost of sale. And by low cost of sale, we mean really we're trying to get direct bookings either through GHA's own website and app or through the brand's website and app. Those are the lowest possible booking costs. So we're trying to divert people away from going to booking.com and the OTAs, and we're trying to give them a reason to book direct. So the whole program is designed to nudge you to say, okay, if you want to get your benefits, if you want to earn your rewards, you want to spend your rewards, you've got to come through one of these good channels, one of these direct channels. And the other feature of our program, which is unusual in the loyalty world, is as well as giving you, let's say your Kempinski Hotels, one of our founders, as well as giving you a Kempinski loyalty program, it also gives you access to all of these members enrolled by the other loyalty programs who will then come and stay in your properties instead of going to a Bonvoy hotel or a Hyatt hotel. They'll have a reason to come to your properties. And that's very incremental revenue because this is a member that's not on your database, that's chosen to come to your hotel.
You've mentioned the fact that you have independent hotels, as I guess you're in your client list. So how can independents achieve that global loyalty reach without the scale or cost of a major hotel brand?
It's a good question. This is really why we were set up in the first place. So we were set up by some quite big hotel companies. Kempinski's got 80 hotels around the world, but they recognize that even at that scale, they couldn't really compete in the loyalty world against, the 10,000 hotels, 5,000 hotels of the majors. And they thought, how are we going to do this without just, giving our brand into a soft collection or something? And they said, well, why don't we band together with other like-minded luxury and upscale brands? And therefore, we can show the customer a global program. So you can enroll at Kempinski and then go to London, where there aren't any Kempinski hotels, but you've got a choice of 11 other really nice hotels to stay at, and you'll be recognized and you'll be rewarded there, even though they're not a Kempinski. So that's our appeal to independent hotels. And it applies from very small brands with just a few hotels to very large ones like NH with 250 hotels. They've all chosen over time to join our alliance and come into our program. Yeah.
So obviously you hear a lot of conversation from these hotel brands about their relationships with OTAs. And I just wondered, what's the real financial upside of loyalty-driven bookings versus OTA dependence?
So the problem with the OTAs, especially for independent brands, is that they charge very high fees. So if you're Marriott, you can negotiate with Booking.com, Expedia, and get a really, really good value, reasonably good value fee of maybe 12%, 13%.
But if you've got no ammunition,
but if you're a smaller brand, even a brand with 200 hotels like NH, for example, you can't get that access to that kind of fee. So these people are charging you 16%, 18%, 20% plus. So the loyalty program is a way of diverting people away from those expensive channels into a direct channel, which it does through, as I said, these rewards, these nudges. And the data we collect, so we see 12 million room nights from our members every year, 50% of occupancy in some of our brands. The data we collect shows that once people join the loyalty program, they go from booking 50% of their stays through OTAs to booking down as little as 2% through OTAs for the elite tier members. So that's a massive cost saving.
I mean, it sounds almost altruistic.
Well, it is actually altruistic in a way. I joke that we're kind of socialist because we're an alliance. So we're owned by hotel companies and by Oracle, the tech company. So we're not actually designed to make profit against the hotels. We make enough to reinvest, to market, to improve the technology. But really, our customers are also our owners. So we are not designed to maximize the amount of money we take off the hotels. We're designed to deliver the best possible program at the lowest possible cost to these hotel brands.
How does GHA help independents monetize guest data without having to resort to heavy tech investment?
Something that's unique about the way we do loyalty compared to some of the representation companies is that we insist on having direct tech integration into every PMS of every hotel. So we will see every member stay automatically and collect all the data. We collect about 200 data points on every stay. What did they spend money on? How did they book? How many people in the room, et cetera, et cetera. And then we present this data back to the brands in a fully featured BI system, which they have access to. Obviously, we preserve GDPR confidentiality, but as a brand, you have this unique view of your whole brand activity in all your hotels, including members who've come from other brands into your hotels, and therefore, and you're given this essentially for free. So we just charge a small commission on the stays. We don't charge anything for any of this analytics. Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for chatting to us, Andrew.
It's a great
pleasure.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.